Hey everyone, welcome to the Playback Podcast presented by Car, your weekly podcast featuring America's favorite dancers, hosted by America's favorite road warriors. We are your hosts, Jocelyn, Kristyn, and Julie. And this was our last weekend of all three brands having shows.
Crazy.
Whoa, we made it.
We made it.
Where were you?
I was at Redondo Beach this weekend. There were 2 Redondo beaches. I was at the number 2 at the Performing Arts Center.
We were in Tacoma, Washington.
Ooh, how was the weather? Like, was it like...
I feel like she was finicky. She couldn't decide.
Yeah,
Oh.
like it would like for 1 second.
So sunny and beautiful when we loaded in. And then I think day 2, it was like raining all day. And then we loaded out and then it was sunny again. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Beautiful
nice,
city
though.
though.
That was nice.
Very nice. We had some really good sushi.
Sushi.
I got ramen. I didn't get through the sushi,
That's okay.
but it's okay. Anyway, we're going to hop right in. I'm actually going to kick things off.
Do it.
So, like I said, Julie and I were both at this show, so she's going to chime in here and there. But the first one I want to talk about is from The Surge. This is our top ultra competitive solo, 12 to 14, receiving first overall. Also received a power performance. Act 242, The Moment I Said It. This dancer's name is Orion Espinoza, and
Wow. Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Like, what a powerhouse of a dancer.
Perfect word.
Like, even he participated in the improv challenge as well. And, like, you cannot help but directly just watch this kid. He is so strong, but then also has, like, these fun little moments of, like, you know what I mean? Where it's, like, he's, like, a beast, and he's coming out, and he's doing all these crazy tricks, but then he, like finds those moments to be, like,
Groove,
I loved watching him, and rightfully so, got that power performance from Judge 2. But the cool part was also he got first overall for his duet with his partner Sammy, and that was their first overall performance to Act 207, Dangerous. This one was amazing. Without a doubt, my favorite duet of the weekend, and I just loved that, like, again, the powerhouse of a dancer that he is. I was like, ooh, like, you know, when you have such a strong dancer, like, is the duet partner going to be able to match that perfectly? Okay. Sammy and Orion, I think, are like that perfect boy-girl duet where it's like she's equally as strong. So
she was like lifting him at some
exactly.
points.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not like the typical where it's like the boy's always lifting to the girl. Yeah. They both were equally there, supporting each other, killing it on that stage. So I really enjoyed them. I chatted with them after the show, and they're just a great pairing. I loved them and was excited that they got to have their first time at Ultra. So awesome job, Orion and Sammy and the whole team at the Surge. You guys were awesome this weekend. And yeah, it was just, there's so much more to get through, but like I've got to keep it short and sweet for all of these because there's just so much content to get through.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll go. Okay, so I got to see a lot of the routines that Julie and Jocelyn have kind of covered through the season, and I just have to, like, hands down be like, hey guys, you guys are fantastic. I'm so happy I got to see them live and in person because, whoa, I totally understand what you guys were saying. Like, some of these routines, seeing them in person is totally different than watching the video.
Yeah.
Because you can watch the video and feel one way, and then you see it live and you're tears in your eyes. I definitely had tears in my eyes. One of the performances you posted on Ultra earlier this season was Act 327, My Own Hero from Cutting Edge Dance Center. Yeah. Ooh, Emily Schock just doesn't miss. Like, I feel like she is like the OG contemporary queen. Absolutely. And she kills it every time, especially with those cutting edge kids. They are just living the dream with her choreography.
Such a good pairing.
Yes. The mirror prop with the no mirror in it is sick. Like when they pick up the one girl and they turn it sideways and they're having that moment of this moment. Okay. And then the one where they lay her down under the mirror and it's like that whole, this is the anti-hero cover from Taylor Swift originally. And it is so good. They eat her choreography up. Yeah. And then they serve it on a wonderful platter for you on the stage.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I love that.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Love it. It's just so good. And then Anjali we had as our judge one. She looked over at us with tears in her eyes and was just like, how do I go on? And I was like, I don't know, but we have to.
Yeah.
So let's just continue. I just loved them. And we've seen a lot of these dancers from Cutting Edge grow up on our car stages, and it's crazy seeing some of them. Like, I knew them when they were this big, especially Jacob. No, Colby.
I know.
I said Jacob, but that's his brother.
Bubba.
Colby.
He's getting so old, so
Who
proud.
did I tell? I told Adam, my MC, I was like, his name in the program used to be Bubba.
No, literally.
And now it's Colby.
You know who we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
He's grown.
He's grown. He's like a man now. It's crazy.
Wow. Great job, Cutting Edge. You guys are killing it.
Okay. I have another one from Ultra. This was Act 201, Around the World, from the company Space. This was Madeline. She took first overall. Wow, this solo was so cool. It was very stylized. And it was like a jazzy, like new style. Okay. And I feel like when jazz gets first, like, you're hitting everything. Because I feel like jazz, like, shows your... If you have a lack of, like, a moment not hitting, like, jazz will show that quick. Because you can never, like, you can't really tone it down. You have to be on every accent. And she definitely was. The technique was on point. She was just so great. I loved watching her. It was a younger category, too. I believe it was 9 to 11. Yeah. So to be that technically sound and on your accents at 9 to 11 is, like, slay, girl. Hop off.
Slay, girl.
Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about from the same show, Ultra, is from Rhythm and Soul. And what I love about Rhythm and Soul is, I mean, it's kind of in the name. It kind of gives it away. It's very much a tap studio. But what I love about them is they don't just come out and move their feet and leave. Like, they are so good at, like, making each moment of that tap dance a moment to, like, have that judges be like, okay, yes. Like, and the perfect example of this is Bryson Ith. He won first overall, 160 Bojangles. And he actually got a power performance. And it was Judge 1, Jody Points. And what she said was, she was like, you didn't just come out here and just tap for us. You told a story. And you didn't just tell your own story. He portrayed Bojangles and the character and the person that he was. And it was very much like this entertainer, but has, like, something inside him that they're struggling with. You know, most artists, they say, are like, or most entertainers, they say, you know, have, like, that deeper side to them. And I feel like he portrayed that so perfectly in his facial expressions, and his choices were just so stylistic but smart. And I was excited to see them come out for a trio, him, his younger brother, and another dancer, 3 boys tapping it out. And they got first overall again, which I love when first overall is a tap routine. That just goes to show, like, again, you can tell, like, if a tap wins, they were on it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm not a tap dancer, so sometimes I'm not sure exactly what the sound is supposed to be, but I can tell, like, his solo and that trio, I was like, this is good. Like, this is really good.
No denying it. Yeah. It was 167, Mac the Knife, and...
Good song.
It was such a good song, such a good tap song. I feel like across the board, I've seen it a couple of times this season, but again, like, all 3 of those boys individually won their divisions, and then they came out
together
and saw them together.
Wow.
I love when kids just get up and you can tell they love what they're doing on stage. You know what I mean? So yeah, awesome job to Rhythm and Soul. You guys have an amazing tap program. Kudos to you for teaching these young dancers. Like, I can tell you're teaching the history of tap as well, along with the technique. So
1000%.
Awesome job to you guys. Loved having you at Ultra, and congratulations on your wins.
Okay, speaking of tap, I had the Element Dance Center at my show, and you know that their tap doesn't miss, because I think it was 2 seasons ago they did Smooth Criminal, and I was obsessed with that routine all season. Oh, they said, let's do Act 546 Elements of Sound, full a cappella group.
Let's go.
Wow.
I feel, okay, so here's a question that, like, I think about when I see an a cappella routine as a group, or even a duet trio. How do you even begin? And how do you put the layers? How? Because that's almost like creating a whole sound, like a whole song from scratch. No singer. You know what I mean? So I was ready. I was sat at the table, ready to see this performance, because I love tap. I was not good. No. Not good. But I love watching it, and I love listening to it. They do this ripple moment where they're turning back line, front line, or back, middle, front, stops. Oh. And that's sick. Adam grabbed my shoulder and said, you know? Like, it's just so good. The element they don't miss with tap. I just don't know how to describe it. Like, I just wish that I could sit there and understand the process behind it. How do you do that? How do you do that? And it's always fun when an acapella wins too.
Yes.
Because
For
there's
High Point.
no song. And Adam warned me too, like, they're going to win. So, like, what are you going to do? And I was like, I will just say the name. I remember
You
one
could try
year,
to recreate it.
I thought
Do a
about
little
it. I really did, but I don't want to embarrass myself. I do remember Megan doing that though.
Megan
one
does
year.
it.
She does it. She said a little bop, bada, bop, bop.
Yep.
And then she's like, yep, that was act. Da-da-da. And the audience is just like,
I love it.
What?
I love it.
and yeah, I just didn't want to embarrass myself in my heels. I might have tripped or fell, and then that's
not good.
That's not
Would have been
good.
great content for this.
It would have been fantastic content. However, it's going to be a no. But the Element Dance Center, they just don't miss with their tap. I loved an a cappella group. It fired me up. It kept me going through the day. They're exciting to watch. Great job, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Heading back to Ultra. This was Act 194, Dracula. This was Ellie from Premier Dance Center. I think as soon as I see Dracula on the program, I'm like, yes, this is gonna slay. And it slayed. Absolutely, it slayed. And
confirmed.
yeah, confirmed, slayed. And again, same category, that Elite 9 to 11, and so much power, so much musicality. To be that young and understand musicality, like, in that song, like, that's crazy to me. Wow, absolutely amazing. And then this dancer also had a duo. I think you said it was her twin.
I think they're twins. I mean, I might have been
Unconfirmed?
seeing double. I might have been seeing
Unconfirmed
double, but
twins?
they're definitely sisters.
Okay,
I know that for
sisters.
certain.
They had a duo together. This was 177, Let Me Follow. And this got first overall. And yeah, they're a beautiful pairing. I mean, maybe they're sisters. That might make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
They dance so beautifully together and so mature for their age. So stunning. So amazing job to Premier Dance Center.
Love it. Yeah, they're definitely twins, I swear. I know they're sisters for sure. I read the program. Ryan and Ellie, super cute. Okay. I was big fans of them too. I loved them. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is from the Dance Project Northwest. I loved these girls. I know of the studio, but I think I saw them years ago. So these kids were probably like 9.
Little, yeah.
But they actually received a power performance for 127 Oceans, and they received second place in that top ultra competitive small group 15 to 19. It was these 4 girls. They danced so beautifully together. It was such a breath of fresh air. When they came out on stage already, like, they had these beautiful blue costumes, and you could just tell they were connected with each other. Like, they walked on and they were like, let's do this. Everything was great. Their lines, their transitions, their
That
partner
opening,
work.
like, doom, doom.
Yes,
Like, whoa,
that's
right
what I
away.
think. That's what really got
Yeah.
it. Where, like, the second that I feel like you have a really strong opening, I'm already looking
You're
at
like,
the judges
hello? yeah.
like, are we gonna do this? Like,
Yeah, like, are you ready?
it was so good, and I loved it so much, and they did a beautiful job with it. And then again, another one of their contemporary lyrical routines was first overall in that ultra competitive duet trio 15 to 19. So 2 of those dancers did that one. But what I was excited about was they came out and got second place with a hip hop.
Okay.
Period.
And I loved their hip hop routine because, again, like, it had great choreography. I loved the choices that were made, but also there was like these fun moments where I was like, you can tell they love dancing on stage together. And that was confirmed at that award ceremony because they talked about how that was their last time performing all together. And they were like, it's definitely bittersweet. Like, we're having the best time here, but like, we're just soaking up that
Like,
this is our
every
last
moment.
time dancing together. So I just wanted to give them a shout out. All of you guys clearly like have an awesome friendship, and it's showcased on that stage. And I just wanted to commend you for your hard work, dedication, and congrats on all those wins and your power performance. Awesome job.
Okay, we're traveling on back to Redondo too. I just want to talk about Chase Stalworth right now because I recognized her name immediately from my protege spreadsheets. And I, however, was not at the convention that she won protege at, but man, did she kill it. Her solo, she came out and she, so precise, you can tell that she was eating up every moment on that stage. She was so clean. She does this turn in the beginning, like 6 or 7 turns, and then just stops. And you're just like, oh, wow, that was so wonderful to watch. I wrote that I was awestruck by her. You guys are watching her video right now, and I just want to let her dancing speak for itself because it was just so wonderful to watch. And I found out she's a senior this year. I talked to her afterwards. She got a Crystal Award, and I was like, I know your name. You're a protege. You're coming to HDE. So excited to like see you grow within the program too. Like, wow, incredible. And she was talking about how she wants to become a professional dancer. Eventually, that's one of her goals, to move out to LA and live her best dancing life, which I could totally see her on commercials, maybe the VMAs, maybe behind an artist on tour. I can see it. So I'm excited for you, girl. Can't wait to see you this summer.
Yeah.
Work. All right. I'm going to travel to Car Long Beach.
We're traveling today.
We're all over.
Why do we both do that?
Is it the travel?
That's how we travel here.
I was not there, but I did see some really great numbers on that social spreadsheet. So I want to touch on some. First one, this was Act 269, To Build a Home from Project 21.
Okay.
I love seeing any Project 21 at any of our events. So this was fun. I was like, oh, gotta see this, you know. First overall, wow, technique, legs, feet, like everything. Like I feel like the Project 21 Contemporary just has such a soft and like almost like effortless, and like it feels almost like slow. Like they just have all the time in the world because they have so much control that they can just like, I'm just gonna put my leg here and I'm gonna take it down, you know. Like everything is a choice and everything is a moment, and I just love that it's like it feels so calm. Like it feels like it's just like they're just walking, like this is a normal day, like
walking on the beach.
Yeah, it just feels like second nature. Like this is just easy. I'm just standing here, you know. Like you're just that trained and that good that it's just so easy and so soft and just like
Wow.
barely like lifting a finger, you know. You're like, I could do this. Yeah. I dance a little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
you know?
completely agree. There was a dance this weekend, and I remember hearing a judge say the stillness, and it's so true. I feel like you get out on stage and you think you have to like do
so
every
much, yeah.
like this is my chance. I have to show every trick, every technique, everything, and it's like when you come on stage and you're so still, it almost draws us in more. Like it's like, wait,
Yeah.
like oh my gosh, she's so sure of herself.
Yeah. And it's
Yep.
just like so, it's like calming almost. You're
Mhm.
watching and you're like so tranquil. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, put me in a trance.
Yeah, like you're almost just like chilling on a beach somewhere. Just
Yeah.
like watching the waves go.
Literally. Okay, and then same category. I'm going to touch on it real quick. 267. It's got third overall, Fever, from the Dance Studio of Orange County. This was Maddie Hernandez. We love
Okay.
Maddie. So it was so great to see her on stage at Car. Yeah, so beautiful. Same technique, legs. I feel like every moment she just hits, like her technique is so sound. It's crazy. Her turns, her legs, her transitions, everything is so beautiful. And again, same with that like effortless quality of like she literally like has all these leg combos and she's like boom, 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 and it like never misses. There's never a wobble. Like every transition is clean. Like, yeah, I love it.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to do my last pick from the Ultra Weekend. This is from, well, I got a couple, but the Dance Academy of Pua. Okay. So much to get through, but first I want to talk about their power performance piece. This was the first overall winning top ultra competitive, competitive large group 15 to 19. 227 empty chairs and empty tables. You guys.
Yeah.
The
Well,
song,
I
the
heard
song
this
from
video.
Les Mis,
Yeah.
like it's such an emotional song to begin with. Okay, so when you know you're gonna get
Yep.
something when you see that on the program.
Uh-huh.
These dancers did such a beautiful job with this routine. What I love about this entire studio is they have so many strong dancers that they can interchange that main lead. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like there's constantly a new girl coming into that center being that focal point, but then there's always something else happening and they're equally as strong. What was so beautiful about it was just the emotion. And I feel like there was a couple where it was emotional, but I was like, I want more, like a little bit more. And I feel like sometimes when you get on the ultra stage, you're like worried about perfection.
Yep.
And I'm like, the second you get that out of your mind and you just dance, and that's what they did in this routine.
Yeah.
That's what got that power button. It was so beautifully done. I believe Simone choreographed this one. She's killing it. And then they come out and do a production to 6. And I think this is my favorite production I've ever seen to 6. This is a really popular production, Superline, even just large group performance.
Yeah.
Everyone loves using 6. But the props, the transition into each song, the girls that they chose to portray each song, they just did such a good job with it.
Too.
Yes,
Stunning.
I love the costumes. Yeah, I just was really impressed by it. Like, for sure deserved that production win. And then I do want to touch on one dancer. Her name is Leah Simpson. She won first overall, 259 Golden Slumbers.
Wow. Improv as well. She won improv.
Yeah, I think this might be my favorite routine the whole weekend. I really do. Like, it was Sunday night.
Crazy.
Well, evening. We weren't there that long.
It
was afternoon.
1 p.m.
Yeah, we had a pretty baby show. We weren't there too late. But she came out on stage in this gorgeous white costume, and immediately all of us were like, oh,
just her presence, she's like just standing there like,
stunning. And the choreography choices, like, there were so many moments of stillness, but then so much like
like throw thrash. It was that like opposition was crazy.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I was just enamored by her the whole weekend. Like, every single group dance. And like I said, they have so many strong dancers. So I was constantly like going from each dancer, but my eye would always still find her.
Wow.
She just has like this, I don't even know. She's so special, and you can tell she trains hard. Like, you can tell. But yeah, I thought that solo was so fitting for her.
Yeah.
And
it was her only one too.
It was her only one. I was bummed.
Was like, I know. I wanted to see her again.
At the second she ended, I was like, "When's her next one? When's her next one?" And then there wasn't one.
She said one and done. I got this.
Yeah, but hey,
I'm gonna leave you wanting more.
Yeah,
she did. Yeah, she had an awesome score. She also won that Supercharged performance as well. So yeah, she just was incredible. The entire Dance Academy of Pua all did an awesome job. I love the cross training that they do in ballroom. I love when a whole large group walks out in heels and can kill it in heels, and they're still landing their aerials. They're still doing a releve in their turn. Like, you can tell they're getting some awesome they're getting some awesome training over there. So Sherry, Simone, all of you guys are doing an incredible job. We loved having you at Ultra. And yeah, it was just, oh my gosh, such a good weekend. Like, for our last regional, I think we ended on such a good note.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And then Battlegrounds is next. It's crazy.
Okay, I have one more
to
talk about. Lauren Martin.
Oh, yeah.
The Element Dance Center.
Right.
She had 3 solos. This one by far my favorite. It was Act 408, The Last Goodbye. Oh my goodness. First of all, $295. Killed it.
Work.
Glass Award. The reaction when I said scoring for a $295, I love the reaction from the audience when those scores get up that high and you just hear it in the audience, and you're like, yeah. And then they're not surprised when they hear who it is. Her croissant feet.
We love a croissant foot.
Like, she just lifts her leg up and she makes it look like she's just getting out of bed.
Her legs are so
long, she just got out of bed
too.
and she's like, let me just put my leg up.
It's just up there.
Like, everything is so intentional with her movement, the way she moves across the stage. We've talked about her before, and this is her senior year, and she's going off to college, and she's off to big things, and she has big dreams and goals and aspirations. And I just have to give her a shout out. She always makes it look so easy. Like she's just walking down the street.
Very effortless,
and it's like a breath of fresh air. And I just wish her the best in everything that she does, because she is just a wonderful human too, you know? It was like a joy. Like, I have goosebumps on my arms because the solo was so beautiful to watch, and we're so proud of her.
Yeah. It's definitely hard when they get that old, because, you know, I always look forward to when I see her on my schedule.
Yeah. Like her and like Kylie, like seeing them go off to do all these cool things. I feel like we're going to be like in the stands, like, woo, get it, girls.
100%.
You know?
100%.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, I have one more I want to cover. This is from Car, Kansas City, Act 442, Canvas from Code Dance Studio. This received first overall. This was so cool. I think what drew it to me right away was when I was scrolling on the results page. They have a big frame, almost like their canvas, and they're like using it as a prop, and they're like going through it. Like they're like transitions within their prop were really cool. Definitely use it or lose it moment, and they definitely used their prop very, very well. It was really integrated throughout their whole dance, and there was never a moment where it felt like it was disconnected from the piece. And then their technique as well, I think at one moment there's a girl who does like double or triple leg hold turn and just like comes out of it like so casual, and I was like, oh, work more technical. All right, I see. But yeah, they were just so great to watch. Amazing job.
Wow, love it. Okay, I have 2 MC picks. The first one I'm going to touch on really quick is 376 Moulin Rouge from Heart Academy. This was
I saw a clip of this.
You did?
Yeah.
It was at Car Long Beach this weekend. I'm obsessed with the musical theater program at that studio. They won the production for their Legally Blonde at finals this past year. And I was like, I would have paid to see that. Like, again, I love their choreography, their characterization. Like, they're always smart with like the song choices they use and all of the things. So I'm excited. They are going to finals again this year. I'm excited to see this routine. It was awesome. The video was great, but like, I know in person, like,
you just feel
you eat it up. Okay. This last pick is actually from that Car Kansas City show as well. I have not watched this, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
So Megan was the director. We also had Jordan Waddell there, and then MC Brittany Block. All 3 of them obsessed with this routine.
Okay.
This was an 11-minute and 30-second production. When I tell you, they said this is Disneyland on tour.
Word.
Like, they were like, this is literally, you're at Disneyland.
I was there yesterday. This is perfect. I'm already fitting the vibe.
So they said that they want to see our live reaction to this ending.
Okay.
I don't know what to expect. I literally I don't know. They just said, don't watch it. React live
to it.
So we're going to react live right now. I'm nervous. Also, Little Mermaid's literally my favorite Disney movie. So I'm excited. But let's see it. Okay.
Wow.
We love it.
These costumes
Costumes are amazing.
Work. Oh.
The fish heads. I love it.
Period.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh.
Sebastian.
Slay.
I'm digging
I heard
glitter.
amazing things about him, too. They were like, he has to be a protege.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. We got
Gosh.
King Triton coming out.
The fish.
Okay.
I do feel like I'm at Disney.
I know.
Yeah.
This is magical.
Like,
Oh,
what's
beautiful.
happening?
Getting anointed.
Yes.
Love that. All right,
Props,
everyone's coming
work.
out. We got Ursula. Good costume. Let's go.
Go.
What? Wait.
Where did the bird come from? Shut up. Wait, what? Wait. Who's controlling the bird?
Is it actually flying or is it on a string?
It's definitely not flying.
It's mechanical?
Wait. I
need more information. I need more information. I was watching dancers. I was not expecting something to come from the sky.
I thought maybe like a light was falling down or something. Like I immediately was like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
But it's a bird.
They literally had, wait, what's his name? Scully.
Right?
Wait.
Scuttle?
Scully. Wait, that was like a mixture of Monsters, Inc. and Wait, I love
so
that.
Cool.
I need answers.
How did you do that?
Yeah, how? Because it was so high. How? I'm obsessed. I love that.
That was so
I love when
cool.
they go the extra mile with stuff like that in a musical theater routine.
They
like
need to portray all the characters.
100%.
The bird.
100%.
They need
It's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
Slay. That was so
fun.
fun.
I saw someone do a dance to that the Scuttlebutt song.
Yes.
From the new movie.
Mm-hmm. It's popular this year.
It is
a lot of
popular.
solos.
I saw like a tap routine to it
Cute.
a couple weeks ago, and it fired me up. I love the representation of the bird.
Yeah. There was actually a group routine this weekend that was like the Addams Family. Okay. And there's like a moment where it's like, shoot a bow and arrow. And then there's like a moment of silence, and they just throw a dead crow like out into the out off the stage. And when I tell you, Jody went, oh! Like all of us were like, oh!
I love when the judges
Commitment.
like react like that.
Commitment.
But I love those little like extra surprises
Yes.
throughout a routine. It keeps it fun. It keeps it entertaining. It keeps it like,
It fires me up.
yeah. Good stuff. Good recommendation.
Thank you.
Megan and Jordan and Brittany Block. Love you guys. The last thing I'm going to talk about is last week I actually got the chance to travel up to Utah and attend an amazing event that was a fundraiser for a little dancer with cancer. So I went to represent DAC. We were actually doing a $10,000 check donation to her. And this was all made possible by Tia. So you guys know Tia Stokes. We love her so, so much. And why I just think she's like truly one of the most incredible people on this earth is that even before her cancer diagnosis, like she had this heart for service, and she started this whole dance program dancing for people in need. So she finds people throughout her community who are battling cancer and need that help and support, and she does these dance concerts for them. And so she's been doing this for 17 years.
Wow.
Like, this is nothing new to her. So the fact that we're like just getting connected, and it's just such the perfect partnership.
Yeah.
I was so proud to be able to come and help support that amazing program that she started. I got to bring along with me Miss Elena, who's one of our DAC Hope Stories. She actually just rang her cancer bell this Friday.
I saw
so
that.
she's officially done with treatment. I'm so proud of her. And then we also had our local DAC Hope Story, Paisley Parker, come as well.
Love her.
And I just love their relationship. Like, Elena and Paisley both have the same exact diagnosis, which is T-cell leukemia. And so the fact that they can like bond over that, and they know exactly what each other's been through, despite like their age difference, they just vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it. So the fact that I got to have both of them come and help support. We got to go up on stage. We got to present the check. We went up and did the glorious dance with like everyone up on stage. It was just so much fun, and it was such an inspiring weekend. We all had these Brielle shirts. So this is our dancer that's battling cancer right now. And so we were all just dancing, and we were there to love and support her. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it, just because her mom just gave birth to a brand new baby. Literally that day, like went into labor, like all the things. So she wasn't able to make it, but her grandparents were there to help support, accept that donation on their behalf. And it's such an amazing community of people. And every single time we find a new kid with cancer, it's obviously gut wrenching. No one ever wants to like be in that position, but the fact that like immediately Tia was there for her. And what's so cool about this story is that when Tia initially first got diagnosed, Brielle was dancing with her and like for her at these. So now she gets to like return the favor and fundraise. And so with the help of DAC's $10,000 donation, we raised a total of $20,000 to help support Brielle and her family. So if you guys want to follow her story and all of our Elena, Paisley, all of our amazing Hope stories, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. Tia posts all the time all of these incredible things. So just make sure you guys are supporting and finding those opportunities in your own communities. Even if it isn't a part of Dancers Against Cancer, like don't be afraid to reach out and find those opportunities in your community. There's so many incredible people across this country doing amazing work. And so if you also are involved in something like that and you want DAC to be a part of it, please reach out. It was an awesome experience. And I'm so glad that our kids and our Hope stories get to be a part of it and like pay it forward. You know, they've been the lucky recipients of these donations, and now they get to help fundraise and help support these young dancers as well. It's so impactful and so inspiring. Why am I crying? Okay, I gotta go bye. I love my job. Okay, bye. No, but really, it's really cool. And yeah, I just think Tia's so inspirational, and I think it's so powerful to be able to use these really, really difficult times to inspire others. And the fact she's still battling, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like she's cured. She's still going through things, and she's still up there dancing. Like she's literally doing a full recital. Yeah. She's a mom of 5, and she's battling cancer, and she's still up there doing it. So it really is just proof that movement is medicine. And I don't know. I'm so proud to be able to get to attend this stuff. And so thank you guys for always reaching out when you guys know of dancers that are in need. Continue to do so. Yep. And yeah, we just appreciate your guys' support so, so much. So just had to touch on that. It was an amazing opportunity.
We have no shows this weekend.
a weekend off. Finally, my voice can rest. I don't know if you guys can tell. The past like 4 weeks, I've been sick.
She's just been out there living the dream, announcing the performances,
You know.
doing some awards.
Yeah, I just like take a little Dayquil and then I'm like up next to the stage.
Yeah.
Throw a cough drop in, up next to the stage.
Yeah. So we have a weekend off for Memorial Day. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend with your families and your friends and take some time to have some well-deserved rest because you all deserve that.
Yes.
You know?
Rest up, but practice.
Yeah.
Because we got finals.
We got nationals right around the corner.
Wow.
It's coming up.
No, it's already here. It's crazy.
It's basically here.
We love it. All right. We got battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds.
Ooh, I'm scared.
And lastly, HDE.
HDE.
That's like
Can't
really
even
what's going to
wait.
round out our summer.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
convention's a whole other story. But
Yeah.
That's in the fall.
yeah. We
We're
got to
getting there.
survive. We got to survive.
We
these.
got to get through nationals.
Yes.
And then it'll be HDE.
We love it. If you guys are going to our nationals, let us know.
Yes.
Because we're kind of spread out all over the place.
Yep.
So hopefully we can kind of cover everything. But for sure, let us know if you guys are going to be attending our finals and we're going to see you guys. There's going to be lots of fun stuff. We have so many like fun little extra things planned for finals this season. I'm excited. Like content wise, there's a lot of cool stuff happening. Get ready.
Can you tell me?
I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you're following us on all things Playback Podcast, Car, Rainbow, Ultra, DAC, all of the things. You guys know the drill. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.